Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today I have for you a little tutorial using some BB Craft products. So if you go to bbcraft.com, they are a website that has all kinds of good stuff and you can buy in bulk. So they contacted me and asked me if I would like to sample a few of their products in exchange for doing a few videos for them. I've already done the unboxing, which was really short, but now I'm doing this pendant. We're going to do a necklace today using these products. So let me get the flower out of the way. So these are the leaves that I got from BB Craft. Okay, this is all I got. And they come in a bag of like 900 and some leaves. It was an odd number, like 962 leaves. And I'm not sure why 962, but that's what you get. So there were green ones, there were these pink ones, and there were these purple ones. And when I saw them all together, the colors all together, I just thought they were so pretty together. So I had an immediate idea when I saw them, and so that is what we're going to use today to make a kind of a multi-strand necklace, but not really a multi-strand necklace. So I've got a couple pieces of chain here, and I will have all the links for these products in the description box below, as well as the link for BB Craft website. So, but this is what we're using. These are actually lucite, I believe. And yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are very prejudiced against using plasticky, like lucite products, but I honestly think that they make some absolutely gorgeous acrylic and lucite beads. And so, yeah, I am definitely not limiting myself to not using them. So, you know, I think they're beautiful, and I don't care if they're not glass. So that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So anyway, that's what we're using today. And what I've got here are 2 strands put together with jump rings of chain. So I'm trying to untwist, just make sure they're laying flat here. Okay. So if you can see, I've got one big long chain here. Okay. And then I have a smaller chain jump ringed to it, just like this. And the reason that I'm doing this is because when I put these leaves on here, I want them to be all in this area, kind of like a bib necklace, but I want them to be kind of overlapping each other. So like the top ones will hang down and overlap over the bottom ones. Okay, if that makes sense. It will make sense when we're done. But okay, so the products that you're going to need if you want to make the same necklace is you're going to need one long piece of chain. You know, you want it to go up the sides long enough to connect and make a full necklace. And then you're going to need a smaller piece, and if you know, you can see right here how long that I've done it, but it's totally up to you. I mean, you don't have to do it just like this. You could do it smaller, you could do it bigger, you could do it however you want, but you're just going to need a smaller piece of chain jump ringed to a big long piece of chain. Okay, and like I said, you can judge how you want to do that yourself. So you're going to need some of these leaves, and like I said, I will have the link in the description box below. You're going to need some jump rings, several jump rings. So I've got a bunch of jump rings here in different sizes. You're going to need a lobster clasp for your necklace closure, and you're going to need bead caps. Now I've got a lot of different kinds of bead caps here. I've got these little tiny ones. I've got these long ones. These are available on my website. I have, you know, just a bunch of different sizes and shapes of bead caps. And then you're going to need some beads. And I've used all these little, these are like electroplated iris, half iris, rainbow, whatever you want to call them, little tiny 4mm beads. And that's what I've used in the whole thing. So what I have done, and you're going to need head pins and of course your jewelry making pliers. So what I've done ahead of time to kind of keep, you know, the video from being super duper long is I've gone ahead and made a bunch of dangles. So let me show you these. So I have taken a bead, put bead caps facing opposite ways, 2 more beads, actually 3 more beads, there's 3 more up in there, Then this lucite flower, and these are available on my website as well. These are hand painted, these little flowers. The bead cap, another bead cap, and the bead. And I've created a flower dangle. Okay, so I've done that one. I've done them all a little bit differently. If you can see here, I layered the flower with this bead cap. Okay, and I've got some green flowers here as well. And I just did them all a little bit different. So, and I've got about, let's see, 2, 4, 6 of them. And I've already made these up ahead of time. They're simple to make. I mean, just so you wouldn't have to sit and watch me make a bunch of dangles, because that would take forever. And then I've got these little tiny ones using these little check glass flowers right here. And again, the same thing. I've just layered bead caps and beads and little flowers to create some little dangles here. And I've got some green flowers and some purple ones. Okay, so that's what we're going to use to make this necklace. So first of all, I'm going to set the dangles aside. Okay, I want to place the leaves first. So I'm just going to spread out my chain. Now let me make sure that I'm on camera up here, because I've actually put my camera in a different location than normal. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take my jump rings. I've got a bunch of them here. And just some of the smaller ones. And I'm going to take my pliers. And I'm just going to jump ring the leaves to the chain all across here and here. Just alternating colors. So I'm just going to take a jump ring. I'm going to put it on the leaf just like this. And I'm going to start right outside where they connect, just so you can't see the connection. And just jump ring the leaf right to the chain. Okay? And I'm just going to alternate. Now I'm not going to use a ton of the pink ones. I'm going to use way fewer of the pink ones than the rest of them, because I like a little bit of the pink in there, but I don't want to be like bright fuchsia, you know, like in your face kind of bright fuchsia. So I am just going to use a few of the pink ones, but you want to go ahead, like this one I'm just going to put on the jump ring that holds the two pieces together. You want them to be kind of close, because you want them to lay so that they kind of overlap each other like that. And like I said, the package of leaves that you get from BB Craft has like 900 leaves in there, so you definitely would have enough to use to make plenty of necklaces actually with these leaves. So I'm going to do the bottom layer first. And again, I'm putting the jump ring through the link on the chain, not just around the chain, because I don't want these to slide. I want them to stay exactly where I put them. And this chain is really tiny, so it's going to take me a minute to get through it, and it would actually help if I would put my glasses on. So let me do that really quickly so I can actually see what I'm doing. I've been having trouble. Oops, I'm so sorry. Dropped my glasses. I've been having trouble today with my contacts kind of drying out. Like, I don't know if it's where we were out in the sun so much today, because we did wash cars earlier in the day before it started downpouring. And I don't know if I probably just need to change them. They're probably old. My contacts, that is. But yeah, we were out in the sun quite a bit today, and then we went on the motorcycle for a while, and then it started raining, and we got caught in the rain on the motorcycle, and we were like, should we wait it out? Should we just go home? And we waited for a few minutes, and it wasn't lightening up much, and so then it acted like it was going to lighten up a little, so we got on the motorcycle, headed out, and it started pouring again. For just a few minutes, and then it did lighten up quite a bit, but by the time we got home, it had not even rained here. It was so weird. Like, it had rained on one side of Fayetteville and not on the other, and we got home and just had just a few minutes, and then it started here, like a mega thunderstorms, and we had thunderstorms all afternoon. So I'm glad we made it home. I don't like to be on the motorcycle in the rain, and Chris doesn't either. It's just, you know, it's really not safe to be out there in the rain, and he feels like that, like when we stop and stuff, his shoes will slip on the concrete or on the pavement, and going around corners, it's just, I don't know, it's just not fun when it's wet. So we made it home though. Okay, so I'm just attaching these just randomly. I'm not like measuring in between or anything. I am alternating the colors, and like I said, I'm not going to use a ton of the pink ones. I'm just using a few, so I am definitely alternating the colors, but I'm not even using the same size jump rings, because if you use different size jump rings, then some of them will hang lower than others, and that'll look good. So I'm just kind of randomly grabbing jump rings and attaching leaves. And I'm not really worried about having them too close together right now, because we're going to fill in, like, after we get them all on and see how it looks, and we're going to put the flowers on too, so that will fill in some spaces. And I don't want to have too many. I want to have room to put the flowers and stuff on, so I'm just kind of spacing them out right now, a little bit, and then we can go in always and fill in with some more after we get them all on. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my leaves on. I'm just attaching them all the way across the bottom chain and the top chain. So you do that too, and meet me back here and we'll go to the next step. Okay, so I'm back, and I have got all of my leaves, or a lot of my leaves, attached. So I've just, you know, done them randomly. They're pretty full on there, and see how they kind of hang and overlap each other. So that's what we want. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my flower dangles here, and I'm just going to insert them where I think that they'll look good. So I'm probably going to start with a small one up here on the side, and I'm just going to grab a jump ring, and same thing that I did with the leaves. I'm just going to space them out. So let's see here, and I may even, on some of the leaves, I may even hang the flower from the jump ring on the leaf. You can do that too if you want. But that one I'm just going to put right there. Then I'll probably do a bigger one. And it doesn't matter, I mean, if you think they're not showing, they will. It's just, this is a very, you know, just a lot of dangling, a lot of, it's just kind of random. There's nothing set in stone that you have to do one way or the next. It's just kind of put them on where you want them, and that's good. So I'm just kind of randomly grabbing, I'll just try to space them out kind of evenly across here, some on the top and some on the bottom. So there's a green one. Okay, and I'm just going to put him on the bottom, maybe about right, well, probably about right here. I didn't make a whole big bunch of flower dangles, so I need to kind of spread them across there pretty good so they're not too close together, so I have enough. Then let's do this little green one. He'd look cute. Probably up on the top here, right about there maybe. And you can vary the size of jump rings. Like I said, if you put smaller jump rings, they're going to hang, you know, up closer to the chain. If you use a big one like this one, that gives them a little more dangle room. Just going to put him right there. Okay, and another flower. I think this is turning out really cute. It's very fluffy and has a ton of movement to it, which I think is a lot of fun. And the leaves, they can go on any old way. You don't have to, like, try to make sure they're all facing forward. I mean, you can if you want, but I just put mine on my jump rings through and just hung the leaves any old way. I didn't really try to make sure that they were all, like, facing forward or anything like that. Okay. And after we get the flowers on, we'll see if it looks like there are any bare spots. We can go back and add more leaves. You could even make more flower dangles if you wanted to, but I'll probably just add more leaves if we see bare spots. Okay, scoot it up. Trying to stay within the camera frame, which is kind of difficult sometimes. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a small one on. Maybe do the small one right in here. Actually, I may scoot it up past this leaf right here. That's a good spot for it. I just spilled a bunch of jump rings. If you heard that little noise, they were stuck to my elbow. I think I had my elbow on them. Alright, we'll go ahead and do that one there. We were talking at work the other day, and my coworker, she said, I think it's going to be a bad hurricane season, or they're predicting it's going to be a bad hurricane season for us. And so obviously we lived here last year during hurricane season because it starts June 1st, but we didn't have anything last year. We had Dorian that came through, but it was very, very minimal. I mean, we just got a little rain and a little bit of wind, but nothing major. So she was telling me, she said, you're probably going to get initiated in this year. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know what made me think of that just now. Probably the thunderstorm that we had, but I was like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. Stick this one right here, which I got all prepared last year. I went and bought water and bought lantern, and I even got a thing that you lay out in the sun. It's like a solar battery thing for your phone, and I mean, I was like all ready, but then nothing happened. So, not that I'm complaining, I'm not. But she was like, yeah, it's probably going to be bad this year. I don't know why they're saying that. I don't know how they can really predict it. I mean, how do they know when there's going to be a storm or not? I just don't know, but I'm sure they have some way. But, you know, she's like, yeah, they're saying that we're going to get all this stuff. And I'm like, how do they know? Only God knows what's going to happen, what the weather's going to be. Alright, I've got one more I need to put him on. I'm just trying to see where it looks like that he should go. And I'm thinking right in here. I'm trying to untwist this chain because I twisted it in there. And I don't think I should have. There we go. Okay, where'd he go? There he is. Okay. One more little flower dangle. Okay, and where did I decide it needed to go? Right here looks like a good spot. Get on there. There we go. Okay. So let's take a look at it. There it is. I think it's very cute. It's very full and fluffy, and like I said, this layer you want to overlap with the layer below it. So when it is on your body, and I will put it on a form and take the thumbnail picture so y'all can see what it looks like on the form. So, but it does look like, let's see, it looks like it needs a couple things over here. So let me put, I'm just going to add a couple more leaves over here to the bottom layer. Yeah, right around in there it needs a couple more little leaves. And I did do like a lot more green than purple or fuchsia. I would say 80% green and 15% purple and 5% fuchsia. So I just like the green, I think, but the other colors I think look really pretty with it. I just didn't want, you know, I didn't want there to be a ton of fuchsia and purple in there. So I did do mostly green, so that's kind of what I'm filling in with even, is just a little more green. And just trying to make sure that there aren't any gaps. I can get that jump ring closed. Okay. And it's actually looking pretty good, I think. Yep. It is pretty full. So I may stick one more right there. That one spot seems to keep needing something. I just put one more green one right there. I have the hardest time getting through these jump rings tonight. I don't even know why. They're not small. I mean, through these links on the chain. They're not tiny links. There we go. Okay, so there it is. I think it's really cute. I may fill in with just a couple more leaves in here, just randomly, just to make sure that it's nice and full, but I think for the most part, it's pretty filled in. Put one more right here. All right. So now let's go ahead and we're just going to do the top here. We'll finish it off. So hold it up to you if you're making this for yourself and see kind of where you want it to hang. So I know that I need to cut off a little bit here on the ends of this because I want it to hang right along my, just a little bit below my collarbone. So all the flowers show and everything. So I'm just going to cut right across here, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with my lobster. So I find a thicker jump ring for the lobster to clamp onto. Okay. Close that up real good. Okay. And then I get a small, thicker one if I can find one. Sometimes it's a little difficult to find the small, thick ones, but look, it looks like I've got one here. And I'm going to attach my lobster clasp to it. If I can find it. I've misplaced my lobster. I had it out here. I know I did. I'll grab another one. Just so we don't have to look for it. Alright, so I'm just going to put that on. Go ahead and add it here to the chain. Close it up. Okay. And there you have it. It is a cute little, just, I don't know, happy, flirty, bouncy little necklace. Lay it down there where you can see it. Get all these jump rings out of the way. And there it is. A couple layers of different colored leaves. Oh, I love it. I love the flowers on it. I think it turned out really cute. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, these leaves are available on bbcraft.com, and I will put a link in the description box below, and I will link the leaves as well. So you can just click right on them and go there. You don't have to, I mean, you can go to the website obviously, but you can just click right on the link. It'll take you straight to the leaves if you want to buy them. But yeah, their website has a lot of really cool stuff on it. There's my lobster. And I will actually be back with another tutorial using these leaves here in a couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. And go check out bbcraft.com. Oh, one thing I love about them, I have to say, they're in China, and I don't understand why. So I ordered from Panda Hall a bit ago, and it still hasn't come. I ordered it on April 4th, okay? So it is, you know, already May 4th and June 4th, 2 months. I'm going to give them till July 4th. And if it doesn't come by then, I'm going to be like, hey, I need a refund, or you need to resend the products. It's crazy. And they charge you an arm and a leg shipping. Now, I know that the coronavirus has slowed down shipping, so don't everybody get on and jump on me for that. But my point is, they charge you an arm and a leg shipping, and then you still don't get it within, you would think it would be express shipping. Sometimes the shipping is way more than the products are costing me, so that's really frustrating. And BB Craft, if you order $25 worth of products, then your shipping is free, and it doesn't take forever to get your stuff. So I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why BB Craft can offer that and Panda Hall can't, but I'm just saying, if you're wanting to buy in bulk, go to BB Craft. Their shipping is way better. I mean, $25 worth of product and you get free shipping. That's incredible. And like I said, it doesn't take that long to get here. So yeah, check them out, and I will be back with another video using these leaves again. We're going to make a bracelet to match this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.